Sometimes I get new leads and we have a meeting, whether it's a listing appointment or I'm meeting a buyer. And so many times I hear buyers or sellers tell me things about real estate that are just not true. And these things actually stop them from either buying a property or selling their home. So today I want to go over 8 really bad misconceptions about real estate. Hi, my name is Sean Slaughter, real estate agent and investor. And in the information age, the one thing that they told us, in the 90s when the internet was really taking off and becoming something that will become a fixture in our lives, one of the things that they told us was that our kids were going to be super smart because they would have access to all of this information and all of this knowledge would actually make them smarter. But what I've realized is that the opposite has happened. More information has actually made people feel less sure about what's the right information because of misinformation. See, when you live in an information age, misinformation is the weapon against facts and proper information. Additionally, because there's so much information out there and there's really nobody to organize it or put it in its right context, sometimes we don't know where to look. We don't know where to go. So we take this misinformation or we take this information overload with us and we make decisions and we make poor decisions. And so today I want to help you to make better decisions by debunking 8 really bad real estate misconceptions. Number 1, when you list your home, list it at the highest price possible. Obviously, everybody wants to make the most money when you list your home. But actually, listing your home at the highest price possible does the reverse. First of all, smart agents are going to pull comps on similar homes in the area to see if that home is really worth what you're trying to sell it for. And if your home is overpriced, you may actually see a decrease in people wanting to come see your home because it's overpriced. Also, many times when agents are looking for homes and they set their automatic listings to be sent to clients, they use different filters like 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a price filter. So if they're sending clients homes priced between, let's say, $350,000 and $400,000, and your home is really worth $400,000, but you list it for $420,000, that listing will never show up in the client's email. It's best to list your home at the price of the comps in the area and then allow as many people to come into that house to drive that price up. But listing at the highest price will actually reduce the amount of traffic that comes to your house. Number 2, you must sell your current home before you buy a new home. Now, technically speaking, you have to, but I'm not really talking about selling the home to buy a new home. I'm talking about the timing of it. Many of my clients feel that they have to totally get rid of that home. Then once it's sold and gone, then you can start shopping for another home. I've done this so many times where we've put the house on the market, we've ratified an agreement, then we started looking for a home, we found a home, and we made sure that within our paperwork that our closing for the sale of the home that's being listed, we have a little bit of extra space. Maybe we do a rent back, maybe we do a late closing. I like rent backs, preferably. Or if we have some wiggle room, we'll ask the buyer to allow us to rent it back 30 days for free. It just gives us some wiggle room to go ahead and search for a home. I've actually done it where my client that listed their home and then purchased a new home closed on the same day. Number 3, you must use 2 different agents if I want to sell a home and then buy a home. I really don't understand this one. You're about to do 2 major transactions, and the timing of that sale and that purchase is important. Knowing how much proceeds you need, knowing what your timetable is to move and to buy another home, just all these different intricate pieces, you're just adding more communication confusion, meaning this agent knows all the details about the sale of your home, This agent knows all the details about the purchase of your home, and it can make that transaction complicated when it comes to your timing. When I've helped clients sell a home and buy a home, I know exactly when the home's gonna close. I know what to negotiate for as far as rent backs. I know what to tell the seller of the home that we're trying to buy because I know everything that's happening with their listing. Like, I have all of the information so I can work all of these pieces to make sure that the timing and the communication is smooth. Now, if you don't want to use one agent, but you have an agent you really, really like, then ask that agent to recommend somebody to you that you know they have a good working relationship so that that communication is shared and everything can move in the right time. Number 4, for my buyers, offer a low ball offer so that you can negotiate the price. Especially in the market that we've been in the pandemic, I still have buyers that are talking about negotiating. The house price is $400,000 and they want to offer $385,000. This is not the market, my guy. Secondly, whether you're in a pandemic where you're competing with 5, 6, 7, 8, I've heard 15 offers, or you're competing on a regular market where you may be competing with 2 or 3 offers, you still want to let the seller know that you're serious. If you're always offering a low ball offer, and I have this offer and I have 2 other really, really solid offers, we're not even going to consider your offer because you're just playing games. If you really want the house, then you have to show the seller that you want the house. You can always negotiate with a strong offer. You can negotiate closing costs. You can negotiate repairs. There's always things to negotiate so that you can save some money because that's really why you're submitting a low ball offer. But no, don't offer a low ball offer up front. Offer a good offer to show that you're actually serious about purchasing this home. Number 5, the first thing I need to do when I'm ready to buy a home is to begin searching for homes online. So let me ask you this question. When you want to go buy a car, what is the first thing that you do? Do you look at your bank account first, or do you start looking for cars first? The first thing that you'll do is you'll look at your bank account. What can I afford as a monthly payment? Then, based on that monthly payment, what amount for that car equals that monthly payment? Meaning, if I want my monthly payment to be, $300, $350 a month, and I get a car that's $20,000, does that equal $350 a month based on the interest rate, length, all that type stuff? And so, once you know what your monthly payment is, then you can figure out how much car you can afford at what interest rate so that you can fit that monthly payment. The same thing for a house. People start searching for houses online and don't even know, A, what they want their monthly payment to be, B, what is the price point of the home that will fit that monthly payment at the interest rate that I'm going to get. So you're searching for $500,000 homes and you may only get pre-approved for $300,000. So one of the first things that you want to do is that you want to get pre-approved. If you're seriously looking to purchase a home, get pre-approved so that you know what your range is and you know what your home price point is so that you can determine what you can afford monthly. Number 6, getting pre-approved will hurt your credit. No. Getting a pre-approval is a soft pull on your credit score. The credit bureaus understand that when you're home searching and you get somebody that's just checking your credit, they're not charging anything to your credit. They're just checking to see what your credit score is. And the reason that it's a soft pull is because it gives you the opportunity to search for lenders. Now, you may not want 7, 8, 9, 10 pulls, but there's nothing wrong with 2 or 3 or even 4 pulls, soft pulls on your credit while you are searching for interest rates and the best loan and so on and so forth. Getting pre-approved is a soft pull and it will not damage your credit. Number 7, you need 20% down plus your closing costs to purchase a home. I have people that haven't purchased a home. They've been ready to purchase a home for a year and haven't done so because they have this knowledge. 20%. 20% of a $400,000 home is $80,000. Plus 3% closing costs is about $12,000. So people actually believe that to buy a $400,000 home, they need $92,000. You don't need that much. It depends on the type of loan that you have. It depends on your credit score. You can have a credit score as low as a 580 FHA loan. And that loan only requires 3.5% down. Or if you're a veteran, you can have a credit score around 620 to 640, and you put 0% down for your loan. Here in Virginia, we have something called the VHDA loan, which is really a first-time home buyer loan. And that loan requires about a 620. And that's 0% down because they're gonna take your loan down payment and they're gonna put it into a second loan. Even with a conventional loan. Now for a conventional loan, you may need a 700 credit score. I've seen some as low as 680, but typically it's between 5 and 25% down based on credit worthiness, loan to value, all that type stuff. I had a client that was purchasing a home and was using the FHA loan. And because of the cost of the mortgage insurance that was associated with the FHA loan, when we actually did the numbers for conventional, putting down 5%, it actually worked out to be a little bit better than the FHA loan concerning the monthly payment. So, no, you don't need 20% down. The majority of you will not need 20% down. Talk to an agent. You can't afford a home. And number 8, I just talked about this. You need a credit score of 700 to purchase a home. No, you do not. You can have a credit score, at least here in Virginia, right around 580, 600 for an FHA loan. It is shocking, and it's also uplifting. When I'm working with buyers, they believe I will never be able to afford a home. You know, I don't have $100,000. I don't have $60,000. You don't even have to have that much money to purchase a home. Talk to an agent, get some information, get the right information, not misinformation, and go get yourself a house. Well, motivators, I love you guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and karate chop that bell. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. This is the House of Motivation, the place where inspiration lives.